Coming up is a Shiba Inu bull run. There are two signs that a gathering might happen. Shibarium trades slow down because Shiba Inu loses a key advantage, and Shiba Inu is a good time to stock up because price signs point to a rise. In other news, Ethereum gas fees are going down very quickly. A supply shock is coming. Good signs for ETH. It's important to keep an eye on Ethereum because a lot of other coins, like Shiba Inu, are built on its chain. And when Ethereum does well, it helps projects that use the ETH chain even more. But what does this news really mean, and how will it change the value of Shiba Inu? Watch the video today to find out the answers to these questions, and to learn more about what Shiba Inu might do next. The information in this movie is very useful, so if you are interested in Shiba Inu or have Shib tokens, you should not miss it. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. Just before we talk about our subject, let's look at the numbers and see what the Shiba price is doing on September 19th. Shiba Inu costs about 1426 units right now. With $267 million worth of trades every 24 hours, Shib's price is up 9% in the last 24 hours. The token is also the 16th most expensive coin right now, with a market cap of over $8.4 billion. Another thing we'll quickly look at is Bitcoin's price, since that can change the way all coins move, including Shiba Inu. It costs about $63,000 to buy one Bitcoin right now. The price of Bitcoin has gone up 6% in the last 24 hours, and $51 billion worth of Bitcoin has been traded in that time. The market value of Bitcoin is over $1.2 trillion right now. The fear and greed sign is the next thing we'll look at today. It's a tool that figures out how people feel about the crypto market. It's at 48 right now, which is a normal level. In most cases, this means that now is not a good time to buy or sell Bitcoin. Instead, you should wait and see what happens next. However, this is 7 points less than yesterday. This means that people are becoming a little less optimistic about the market. Let's get right to the news, please. First, Ethereum gas fees are going down, and there will soon be a supply shock. These are all good signs for ETH. The fees for transactions on Ethereum are going down a lot, which could lead to more people using it and a positive market mood. There are no more fees to send money with Ethereum. Glassnode data shows that the average gas price for making ETH transactions has dropped to a new low of 2.6 Gai. This means that fees for normal speed transfers are as low as $0.28. Compared to a year ago, when gas prices were around 16 Gai and made transactions much more expensive, this is a huge drop. Gas prices are going down for a number of reasons. New changes to the network have made it easier to process transactions, which means that the network can now handle more transactions at a lower cost. Also, less total transaction volume on Ethereum's layer 1 has made it easier to use and cut down on fees. Market is likely to go up because of the supply squeeze. Recently, there has been a big drop in the amount of ETH held on controlled platforms, which adds to the bullish view. Right now, these platforms hold only 9.8% of all the ETH that is available. This is a record low and could be a sign of a supply-side shock. This usually means that prices go up because there are fewer coins for sale. Leon Wademan, who is in charge of research at the On-Chain Foundation, thinks that this trend could be good for the price of ETH in the future. ETH whale behavior sent mixed messages. Even though things look good in general, a recent sale by a well-known Ethereum whale has raised some concerns. The whale lost a lot of money when it sold 8825 ETH, which is worth about $25 million. This could be a sign of a short-term market drop. But this one event needs to be seen in the context of whale buildup that happens all year long because of original price spikes. What will happen with the price of ETH next? There is cautious optimism about the future of ETH among experts. If the price breaks above the $3,000 level of support, on-chain data points to a possible recovery. Also, data from CryptoQuant shows that whales have been buying a lot of the product over the last few days, which suggests that people are still interested in it. Now let's watch the second news story of the day. Coming up is a Shiba Inu bull run. There are two signs that a gathering might happen, the signs of good things. It is currently worth about $8.5 million, which makes Shiba Inu the 16th largest cryptocurrency. It trades at about 1430 units per coin. A website called Into the Block says that there are two signs that the protest might continue soon. One of them is the concentration measure, which shows how the number of large holders' places grows or shrinks. It's up 0.15%, which is seen as a good sign for the price. The next thing on the list is the in the money sign. It shows how the number of SHIB buyers who are sitting on gains has changed. The number has gone up almost 4% in the last day, and now 48% of all HOB baits are in the green. Only 3% of owners would make money if they cashed out their money, while 49% are still losing money. The signs of doom. On the other hand, there are some signs that the meme coin might be about to fix itself. There has been a 0.22% drop in net network growth, which is a movement signal that shows how the real network for the token is growing. With a drop of 0.34%, the amount of big deals, which shows how interested and active the whales are, is also in gloomy territory. Another thing that could be seen as bad news for bulls is that the number of Shiba fire mechanisms being used is going down. In the past 24 hours, about 1.6 million tokens have been sent to a blank address. This is 97% less than the previous day's number. The burning program's end goal is to lower the amount of SHIB that is in circulation. This will make it more rare and valuable over time, given that demand stays the same or grows. Not long ago, Shibarium started using a similar system called Burn Portal. Tokens made of bone were very important to this system. Next, let's look at the third news story for today. Shiba Inu loses a key advantage, which slows down the trade of Shibarium. Shibarium has lost more and more of its competitive edge as an Ethereum scaling option. This is a big drop from August 20, when there were more than 2,860,000 deals. Shibarium is becoming less sharp. We still don't know what works for Shibarium because its core measures change a lot. From a low of 1850 per day to this high of 28,600, the number of transactions has stayed the same. This is telling for the network. To set an impressive price point, Shiba Inu still needs to know how widely Shibarium is used. This L2 transaction slip comes after the extra sheep were lost in an effort to keep the price rise going. It was being bought and sold for 1426 units at the time of this writing, which is 8.76% more than 24 hours ago. Shiba Inu has kept up its 9.54% rise over the last 7 days, even though it has been falling. Where the SHIBurn entrance is. The SHIBurn rate is another important measure that has gone down overnight. This measure has been getting a lot of good news lately, but according to data from SHIBurn, it has dropped by 99%. This drop-off is happening even though the Shibarium burned gate opened a few weeks ago. According to the latest data, the site has not been used as much as was hoped. Pressure like this is another reason why SHIB whales haven't backed the coin much. Whether the trend changes or not will depend a lot on how the market feels in general and how well these measures get back to normal. Shiba Inus are good for accumulation because price rise signs are showing them. Even though the crypto market, led by Bitcoin, is going down, the price of Shiba Inu is showing signs of going up. Conditions that are changing also show how the meme coin could be used to build up value. Shiba Inus might be good for building up. Shiba Inu's price is hanging near a key support level, and if it bounces off of it, it could lead to big gains. This is because the market conditions in SHIB are perfect for making gains. The MCTI indicator, which stands for Moving Average Convergence Divergence, is currently showing a strong twin peak trend. 2 peaks form above the zero line, with the second peak being higher than the first. This is called a positive twin peak in the MCTI. A lot of people think this trend is a strong sign that the market is getting stronger. If you see this pattern, it usually means that good momentum is growing, which means that the price of the asset could go up soon. Along with the MCTI, the Sharpe ratio has also become positive. When you take into account risk, the Sharpe ratio gives you a number that is greater than 0. Means that the object is making more money than it is risking. At the moment, the Sharpe ratio shows a 10% risk-adjusted gain for the day, which is good news for buyers. It is important to keep in mind, though, that the Sharpe ratio has not yet reached a stable point. This means that these results could still change. Having a strong MCD twin top and a positive Sharpe ratio together means that Shiba Inu is picking up speed. But buyers should be careful because the market could change. What do you think about this news? Do you think Shiba Inu will go up or down? Tell me what you think in the space below. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.